So, problem. Turbo works great. Not hooked up. That's important later. I'll tell you why. So, took it out for a test drive today. Life was great. Until it wasn't. So, turbo is not hooked up yet. It's functional, but not blowing into the engine itself. And I got the forbidden sparkles now, so that's good. I'm going to be taking the oil filter in sometime this week to have it cut open because I don't have a way to do it myself here unless I want to be a jackass and use something I'm not supposed to. Like my mom's can opener, she'd kill me. Anyway, driving it started making a weird vibration noise. You could feel it in the cab. It was hit and miss. Engine runs really good still. It's nice and strong. Has good oil pressure. That's where it gets weird. The oil pressure gauge would go from 40 psi down to like 25 at idle, and then after I let it cool off for a little bit, started back up, it would idle back up at 41, 42 psi of oil pressure. And so when you give it throttle, it would jump up to 55, 60, somewhere in there. So good oil pressure. But it, like I said, it was making a weird noise. And so checked the oil on it, and it was about a quart overfilled. So the only thing I can think of is somewhere in my carburetor, a float or something got stuck and decided it was just going to keep working even though the engine was off. I don't know if it pulled a vacuum and just kept pulling out of the tank through the pump. Don't see that happening, but I don't know. Way overfilled. So my mistake per se for not checking it, but same point in time, I just checked it last week and it was fine. So sometime between then and now, it went on an adventure by itself is what I'm saying. But I do have, like I said, in the oil pan, there is some of the really cool forbidden sparkles you're not supposed to have. I don't know if you can see it on here, but there is metal there is at least what looks like bearing material in there. So, yeah, I don't know why I did that. I'm assuming, like I said, I got fuel in with the oil, which is what happened. I know that's what happened. And washed down the bearings and the crank or somewhere in there. I'll know more later on this week with getting the oil filter cut open, and we'll see what's what. But maybe it's time that this engine just gets pulled out and rebuilt a little bit and updated. It was built probably 25 years ago by a local machine shop, so I got the engine secondhand from a buddy. So, surprised? No. Disappointed? Yes. Because I didn't even get to blow it up with the turbo, which is what I wanted to do. So, I guess the engine decided to win the race and eat itself alive before I got the chance to send a piston to join the space program. But that's what I know right now. I'll keep you updated, and we'll go from there. Thanks.